Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here, and we are looking at some new Japanese aircraft. We are going to be looking at the new Tier 3 aircraft. We have the A6M3 Mod 22 Co, the Ki-84 Co, the B7A2. Now, the Mod 22 Co has two 7.7s and has two 20s. Now, also interesting enough is that I can take bomb load, two 60 kilo bombs, which I think are roughly around 100 kilos. And then we have the Ki-84, which also can carry a bomb load, two pretty serious two 250s or alternatively two 50s, and this bad boy is armed with two 12.7s and two 20s. And then finally we have the B7A2. This guy can carry a lot, torpedoes, 800 kilo bomb, and we're gonna go with the 800 kilo, see what that thing looks like. And this guy has two 20mm cannons, almost very similar to the BTD, the American Premium that we got in the most recent patch. So I'm gonna try out the B7A2, and we're gonna be checking out. Wow, check out the map. I love, there's changes in the map. You have the bomber point and fighter spawn point. Now, are there any enemies in here? We have a lot of AI, and check this out. The AI are all different planes. We have some Stukas and we have one BF-109 E1. There's some IL-2s and some lags. Pretty interesting. So this is the B7A2, and Test Ram in the chat. Take a look at that rear gunner. This thing looks sleek. Now, you got that classic Japanese sound. There is a cockpit for this, which is nice. Check out that cockpit, guys. Really cool. Oh, that was actually... Look at the little, look at the aiming reticle there. Oh, man. So, let's see, what to go for. There's a BTD. Now, let's take a look. The 800 kilo bomb is internal. Now, one thing to point out, it seems to be rather maneuverable. In my dive, you can see my aiming reticle is not up yet. We'll drop it on some medium tanks and see how we get closer. The reticle gets a little more accurate. We are picking up a lot of speed here. And yeah, I'm going to do the whole check out the target after. So this is what an 800 kilo will look like. Look at the new explosions. Check that out. Alright, so now it is time. Oh, he's coming in on me. There's a Lavochkin 5. Both of them are coming in on me. This guy may be going down rather shortly. We'll do our best. By the time I saw him. But something to keep in mind is that often we'll give him another go. Actually, I thought we bought backups, but I guess we did not. But that flight models and even some of the new cannons, if it's the first time in the game, generally they're placeholders, so keep in mind that. We're going to fly out the A6M3, and we will be taking the bombs just to see how it looks. A6M3 Mod 22 Co. Pretty sleek. The A6M3 Mod 22 is one of my favorite planes. It's so maneuverable. The Japanese cannons do absolute work. Here are the bombs. They're green tipped, which I believe, since this is a naval fighter, I believe the green tips are used as kind of like armor penetrating bombs. Oh my, check that out. Huh, there's a new chat system. I just stumbled across this. Jeez. Defend the sea point. So there's a Stuka just hanging out. And if we get into a fight, I wonder what Stuka that was. Now I don't want to basically die. The roll rate, the manual roll rate is still tough. Now did you see that? There was a light bulb. We're going to drop our 260 kilos, do our best to land them on this pillbox. It's not going to do a lot, but we are going to get to see kind of their blast radius. Oh, hello. AAA got us. The new explosions look awesome. Check out that. Even the explosion of our plane is well improved. AAA's accuracy may be pretty improved. Now I'll take out the Ki-84 Co. Taking out the two big boys, 250 kilos. And look at those. Those are not green tipped, so I think, and it looks like an army fighter. I think the Ki-84. This is the Oscar, if I'm not mistaken. Was an army fighter. And if you're not too familiar with kind of the bureaucracy that was going on in the Japanese War Department during World War II, the Army and Navy were incredibly competitive, and as with most things, even the needs were different, so the Army had different fighters, but the Ki-84 is a sleek looking plane. Here's the cockpit. I'm wondering, I guess that's a compass right there? Yep, compass. Alright, so we're gonna... Now, in these kind of showcases, I'm normally not trying to like get into combat as much as kind of show off everything, but if the situation presents itself, we will go for it. Alright, so we're gonna try to drop our bombs quickly, because who knows if the game's gonna end. A couple guys have lost multiple lives. So we're gonna get to check out this bomb. 250 kilo. Wow. The explosions are absolutely gorgeous. So we have a Dornier 217 and a Yak 1. He thinks we're gonna go up. He starts shooting. We get out of there. We're gonna bomb this. This is what I'm looking forward to, the fighter bombers. Check out that bomb. Try to get out of there before this Dornier can get up on us. There's a Yak hanging out. Now, the maneuverability isn't as good as the Zeros, obviously, but I think this thing can take a lot more damage. It still seems to be rather maneuverable. Yeah, we're taking hits which I think would normally knock out a Zero. Looks like a friend came in and took out that Dornier, and we are dropping on this Yak 1. Hopefully, a guy doesn't spawn right on our face. That would be most uncomfortable. And hopefully we can... Oh, of course I picked stealth rounds. Derp. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. We're gonna shoot at that. Let's see if I can't. Got a hit and a little lightning, or a light bulb, excuse me. But this plane's sweet. I'm excited for this line of aircraft for the Japanese. It's something new, something different. I love the Zeros. I'm a huge fan. They're actually some of my favorite fighters in the game as far as turn fighting goes. I think there's almost no true plane that can almost match that, you know, perfect mix of maneuverability and firepower. However, they do lack in durability, and there's not too many that can carry bombs, although we have a new one. So we're going heads up with this Yak. I think this is the one that's armored. Oh, what's he firing? Rockets? So we both went down. We've mostly been checking out bombing ground targets. You guys know my, I guess, focus is generally related to tanks, whether it be driving them or killing them once we're able to drive them. So that was the Ki-84. Man. It was just... What is this? It is most effective at researching vehicles of 2 to 4 ranks. I guess if you were to use this to research other with that new system in place, we'll check it out. We're also going to use the 60 kilos, which are the green-tipped bad boys, since this is a naval fighter. Ships are a long ways off, but I tell you what, this would be fun to go up against them. Just the Pacific Theater in general is going to be amazing. So is there anyone even left alive right here? We have Leo and his Peshka, which who knows where he is. So we have a medium tank. Let's check this out. So I could try shoot. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it anyway. Who knows? I mean, at some point they're gonna need damage models on these tanks, right? Let's see if they did it yet. What tank is that? Looks like. So we're a little. What tank was that? Looked like a. Could be a T-34-85 or an IS. But it is Russian. So now we're gonna be dropping our bombs. We're also gonna get a nice close look. He's hanging out. Thank you for participating, my friend. Wow, 60 kilos. Granted, they were not direct hits, and those are bombs that you'd need direct hits for. So bigger targets, like, you know, ships, are ideal. There's no indications at all on hitting that. Driving backwards. We only have, I think, one AI maybe still in the game. I have no idea where everyone is. There's Leo. Hey, buddy. Alright, so I tried T and then kind of the dash, you know, right after 9, or excuse me, right after 0 rather. I'm not able to press, so there's this new chat system. Attack the point. 7 attack Leo. If I press escape, it goes away. Let's see. Number 5 is reporting. Okay, there it is. So T55. Well, I'm chat spamming, so that knows, that lets you know I got it right. This thing is just awesome looking. Leo is dead. He was shot down by the enemy Tetsuo. How cool is that in an E1 of all things? Must have taken a while to kill that Peshka. Now we have Captain Cheddar, but we may just bail out because we want to check them all out. But I tell you what, of all of these planes, I can't really pick a favorite. This one isn't as new or unique, I guess you could say, as the Oscar, or especially the B7A2, I believe it was. We'll take a look at those real quick. Gonna return to hangar. Look at that guy bail out. Alright, so patch 1.37.13 on the dev server right now. Let's see if there's researched unit. I didn't really check all that, but that is kind of cool how it would be that. I haven't spent a lot of time focusing on that, although I will need to. There's these blue. These must be research points. So XP, that would make sense. The light bulb, research technology. That's actually a pretty good insignia, I guess, to represent that. And we'll go over the paper stats of these planes real quick. So here, if you want to take a closer look, feel free to pause it. But it's got a pretty decent max speed. I have it armed with bombs right now. And you have to be careful with these paper statistics. They're not always accurate, especially right after, you know, they're put into a new patch. Take a look at those green tipped bombs in the background. Gorgeous. And those struts with that cool metallic blue on the side there. Making this thing really cool. I got distracted, but two 7.7s, two 20s, and the capability of carrying two 60 kilos. Oh, check that out. Now they say Navy Type 97 ground bombs. That's interesting. I want to take a look at some other bombs. Navy. 250 kilo number 25s. I'm assuming Navy. Navy Type 97. Well, that would make sense because it's a Navy plane. But whether or not those are, you know, saying the, you know, it's green tipped, it's a naval, like 4 naval targets, is up to debate. I don't know. Ki-84. My goodness, how excited are you that this is in? Heavy Army Fighter. This bad boy's armored and armed. Two 20mm cannons, two 12.7s, and the capability of carrying some serious ground pounding and two 250 kilo bombs. This thing can attack in the air and it can attack you when you're driving your tank, so beware. And then there's the B7A2, which has a lot of different ordnance combinations. It can carry a torpedo, also an 800 kilo bomb, 4 60s and two 250s. Pretty awesome there. So that, ladies and gentlemen, are the A6M3 Mod 22 Co, which you can see right there. and then we have the Ki-84 Co, and then the B7A2, so all within the new Tier 4. Now we do have some new Tier 4s, excuse me, those were Tier 3s. Now we're going to check out some new Tier 4s, so stay posted for that. My name is Baron, thank you for watching. Give this video some love, because we're all excited about the new patch. That BTD's over there and distracted, that is good. We want everyone to be distracted. We have some heavies. And look at how the aiming sight is outside of the plane because the inside is so armored and so compact. Oh, there it is. Tell you what, it was just the rounds. Oh gosh, I'm trying to chat to the other guy to tell him not to shoot me down. We're gonna give this another go.